Hello team, this video is about my truck, the solid axle swap. Unfortunately there is a downside to four-wheel driving, and that's braking stuff. Every single time I used to take my truck out with the IFS front end, I would break something, and I mean every time. Whether it be a CV, snapping axles, taking the teeth off the crown wheel, something in the front end of my truck would break every single trip. So it was time, solid axle swap. Buckle in, watch the video, enjoy it. Any questions, hit me up in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help out. I started this project with the whole front cut from an 80 series landcruiser. Started by cutting all the mounts off the chassis. After removing the front diff steering suspension, it was time to cut all the mounts off the chassis of the truck. There's no turning back at this point. After cleaning up the chassis, it was time to wheel the axle under and start measuring up to see where I was going to weld things on. This was probably the most crucial part of the job. After wheeling the axle under and taking lots of measurements, I finally tack welded all the mounts and brackets on. I put the front springs in and set the shocks in. I set it down on its own weight to make sure it was going to sit right. In case I had to make any changes at this point, this was now the time to do it. I wasn't 100% happy with the rear radius arm mounts, so I custom made these new ones. They actually dropped the rear radius arm mount down about 2 inches from standard. That way the caster angle was a lot better, so the truck would drive a lot nicer. After welding all the suspension components on, I then removed the steering box and moved it forwards 2 inches. I used a Pitman arm out of a high stair kit for an LN106 Hilux. It seemed to work absolutely perfect. There are 2-inch lift springs in the rear of the truck to start with. I removed them and fitted standard 80 series springs. This gave me a 4-inch lift in total in the suspension. The long travel rear shocks I'm using are actually out of a Scania truck. They actually fitted straight in and work really well with this application. After getting the 35-inch tyres on, it was time to hit the tracks, get this damn thing dirty. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the axle swap, hit me up in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it'll definitely help me out. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.